Hey, I'm doing just fine, man. Doing just fine.
Gotcha. And didn't realize I was muted, so uh, apologize for that. But welcome into the Making of the Architect stream. Got Lions and Ravens tonight. Kicking off, Lions obviously is the feature of the Making of the Architect for season two. Um, what are you What are you looking forward to seeing tonight against the Ravens?
Honestly, he made a trade. So I think he's finally locked up his quarterback play, which has been a little sus so far. He had a rookie, I think Matt Stafford, and then he signed Jared Goff, which I don't think he's even played him. So making a trade for a quarterback is going to be huge. We all know what Ty Johnson does, and then he's got another guy that's he's been running a lot with. So I'm just ready to see what he can do. If he can do what he has been against the Ravens. I'm not saying Ravens defense is outstanding because obviously it's been his offense that's won him games. Um, but we'll see if he has some first game jitters with a new QB or if he just comes in and lights it up game one. So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, like I said, Josh Allen make his debut. So anytime you can see 99 throw power in person in a stream, it's going to be a fun game. So we'll see if he sticks to his game plan, running the ball with Ty Johnson, or if he tries to shake those jitters out of his system early with Josh Allen. So I would say going up against somebody like Beeman in the Ravens, he's probably going to play a little bit more conservative, more so than he normally would. So we'll see how it goes. Should be a very good game. We got doing three games this season, making it the Architect. We got Lions Ravens, Lions Steelers, and Lions Rams. So should be three good games.
oh yeah, for sure.
So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. So we're basically just waiting on them to get loaded in to Twitch. They were supposed to start at 10:30, so here in 2 minutes. Once the game goes live, we'll pull it up and we'll jump in. So
Yeah, Beeman hasn't lost a game yet, correct? He's still undefeated.
correct, he's still undefeated. He was power rankings. They're due out in the morning. He's currently fourth in power rankings. The Chiefs lost. I'm not sure if the Jets come back and won against the Patriots. I know he was losing. But he's still undefeated unless he lost to the Pats. And then Texans, they've only lost one game, which was to the Chiefs. So this is a big game because Detroit, they're 10th right now in the current power rankings. So this is a big game for both of them. And this game will not affect power rankings for tomorrow. Those power rankings are already done. So this will kind of go towards the next power ranking for the week after. So we'll see. They're loading in, um, working on loading in now. So we'll get it pulled up here
All
shortly.
right.
So yeah, power rankings. I'll probably post them here in a few. I've got them done. Just gotta crop them and load them in. So they
Yeah, I definitely think him picking up Allen's going to be huge for him
yeah.
because that's been one of his weaknesses so far, and obviously it's we've all known it. Not that him running the ball has not been an issue by any means, but you got to be balanced to take that next step. You can't just be one sided and expect to win a championship. So
Yeah, I agree with that. He's gotta get that next level. especially come playoff time. So we'll see if Josh Allen can get him over the hump and get him further in the playoffs.
He's definitely got the throw power. Just see if he has the accuracy.
What Allen is he's normal, so Alex history. He's kind of been a run first type guy. Do you foresee him being able to dev Josh Allen based on? I mean, really the only way you can do it stats into your stats.
Yeah, I mean that's really it. I don't necessarily know that he needs to dev him. I mean, the amount that he's going to run, he really just needs somebody to not fuck up the game and to give him a downfield threat to hit guys on that play action. So I don't really think he needs to develop him,
Right.
so to say. You don't have to have your quarterback at 99 to be successful with a quarterback. I mean, I kind of think deving quarterbacks is honestly, not saying it's a total waste because obviously accuracy and things like that. But unless they're already superstar or X Factor, I don't really see a point in trying to chase after that unless they're just rookies or young or low 70s that you got to do something with. But I mean, he's what, mid 80s? He's already a little older, not super old, but I just don't see a point in stressing over it. I think he'll be fine with the way he is.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And if he's not happy, he'll draft somebody else, and that'll be who he devs. I mean, I just don't see a point in stressing over it.
Right.
Not when he runs the ball the way he does. He wasn't going out to get a quarterback to be pass first. He just needs somebody to
Make you back
to
the
be able to.
secondary up and respect
Yep,
the deep ball.
exactly. Because guys are just starting to load the box against him now, and then he's throwing picks, or he's not able to spread the ball like
Yep.
he wants to, and this is just that next step to be able to do that. So I don't really know
They're
that.
not to cut you off, but they're loading into the game. So I don't know if you've got his shit
I
pulled
do.
up
I
or
got
not.
it pulled
Okay,
up.
cool.
I got to make sure it's muted
Gotcha. I just
since
wanted to
I'm
make
doing
sure
both off my phone.
you were good. So
I don't really know how to mute Twitch, but we'll find out in a second, I guess.
all right. What's the score prediction? Who you got?
1 second.
You're good.
Sorry, I can't find out a way to mute the audio.
Should just be in the bottom corner where you can just hit mute.
Mm,
If you pull it, if you, I don't know. Yeah. All right, Detroit getting the ball to start. They're gonna start at the 25-yard line.
Can you hear the audio from
I
it?
can. I cannot hear the audio. No.
Okay, well then I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah. As long as you're good, I'm good.
All right.
That's probably a little annoying,
Wow, it'll be fine. I just
but the
want to make sure you
broadcast
can
is
hear it.
off and everything, so we're good. So
All right, so let's see. Lions got the ball first. So
yeah,
let's
what's
see what
give me a prediction real quick. Who you got?
I got Beeman, probably by 12 points.
Okay. Over under's 52.5. You taking the over or the under?
Over.
Okay. There he goes. That's Alex's favorite pass play right there. Is get that running back out on a little corner route. I know when
And
I
it
played
was
him,
not Josh Allen, so they did not get to process the
Okay.
trade before this game.
yeah, we were unsure of that. So enjoy. We'll get to see Josh Allen against the Steelers and the Rams later on in the season. So we can look forward to that. But Cyprian's he's not too bad. So we'll see what happens. Comes out second and 10 at the 25. Shotgun trips to the right, a little read option, run pass option, and Cyprian right there. That's
Takes
what he
off
can
running.
do. So Got a Detroit offensive lineman shaking up on the play there, but yeah, a
Hurt,
little
not doing nothing.
little RPO. Didn't pass it. Took off with the run and picked up 17. So Cyprian back in the shotgun. Two wide receivers out to the right. First and 10 at the 41. Let's see what he does here. Making some audibles. Going five
Yeah,
wide.
might see something in the coverage that he wants to try to attack.
Got the drag route. There he is, wide open. Pickup of about 6, give him 7 yards. Offensive lineman had bruised ribs. He'll be back in the game shortly. So, 2nd and 3. This is his 4th play coming up. You have to run the ball. It's got to be a little bit of a surprise there, right?
Yeah.
We had the
Definitely.
read option, but I don't really. Speaking of
Oh,
read
another
option, here's
one.
another read option. Let me rephrase that. We're on the 36-yard line now. It's his 4th play now ran. Ty Johnson does not have a touch. Are you surprised?
Yeah, a little bit. But he's making him honor the read option, which could come, to be a big factor later in the game. Because you have to worry about that quarterback running. So
Yep, definitely, I agree. All right, and Ty Johnson's first carry of the game, big hole, nice juke. He was 1 block away from taking that to the end zone. Thought he had it actually when he made that cut. I thought he was scoring.
Yep.
Just the wide receiver out there. I think it was Galloway just didn't hold the block long enough.
And
so.
that's one of the reasons why I zoom my screen out.
Right.
So you can see those guys.
Yeah, exactly. Shotgun 3, 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. Cyprian taking the check down. Ty Johnson down to the 4-yard line. Thought he was going to score there too. Anytime Ty Johnson gets the ball, he's dangerous. As you can see, two big chunk plays back to back. First and goal coming up on the 4-yard line. Staying in the shotgun.
Definitely been a good drive so far. I just hope he's not.
Yep, and Ty Johnson
not
into the
showing
end
too
zone.
much.
Yeah, it definitely another RPO there for the touchdown. He handed that one off and got in. So it's a great first drive. You got to be happy if you're Alex. First time kind of in prime time getting a game stream broadcasted. He goes down first drive and makes it look pretty easy against one of the worst defenses of season 1, the Baltimore Ravens. So
Yeah.
I would say we could talk about Beeman, but let's just be honest. This is the making of the architect. Detroit Lions is the team, so I don't really care about the Baltimore Ravens. He's prime time. I'm not going to talk about him too much. What the Lions here? What are you excited to see on their defense? Because they got a lot of young studs, particularly at the cornerback position. Who are you excited to see?
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is my first real chance getting to see Noah play, so I'm kind of excited about that.
And
Right on cue,
real
he
quick to
just
interrupt you,
misses
there's
the
Lamar
tackle.
Jackson. Huge
yeah.
chunk play. Lamar Jackson said, "Not so fast, Cyprian. You want to run a read option? I'll run a quarterback draw and take it for 40 yards." Huge chunk play.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to tackle better than that, contain Lamar, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Yep. And we're going to hit the 52.5 over pretty quick if this continues. So.
Yeah, this is definitely a game to take the over in. That is for sure.
But anyways, getting back to the studs on defense, who you excited to see out here is newly acquired X Factor Jonathan Taylor. Takes a carry, gets 19 yards on the first carry.
Well, I would just like to see them make a decent tackle or
hit somebody, do
overrun.
something.
I mean,
Let's see. This Lions defense has
kind of
three
embarrassing.
superstars on the defensive line, an X Factor and a superstar at cornerback, I believe. So five players with abilities out of 12. Year 2, that's pretty good, especially with this Lions roster. You got to like what Alex has been able to do.
Around.
Yeah.
And right there, I mean, the first carry he only goes 2 yards, so obviously that's going to be a key for him is stopping the run. But you're also going to have to be able to make easy tackles.
Yeah, and that was should have been intercepted. That was a force and a half there by Lamar Jackson, which he's known to do.
Definitely not a good decision.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
All right, who's he got at corner? Okuda, and who's the other corner he's got? Is it Noah, or is he starting
Yeah, he
somebody
has
else?
Noah and then one other guy.
Yeah, I know he had. I knew Noah was there, but I wasn't sure if he was starting him. So I think Okuda, Jeff Okuda, is the one that's the X factor out here on the right.
He is.
So looks like Noah's in the slot. Little late there on the pass. Should have been intercepted. Got to be happy with holding. Ravens. They had one of the worst defenses in the league last year, but they had one of the best offenses in the league. So you got to be happy holding them to 3 coming away, coming off the field.
Well, especially after the first 3 plays.
Yeah.
It was looking very, very rough right off the bat.
I agree. It was looking real bad.
Oh, and Agnew's going to bring it out.
Like that call, he got to the 22, so he lost a couple yards.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I guess that was for Devin Hester's birthday. He wanted to try to bring one out in honor of Devin Hester. Here we go.
We got a single back look, play action, Cyprian rolling out. And
that's why you get a quarterback.
That's awful accuracy there. Had circle wide open all day.
Yeah.
Just waited way too long. Yeah.
Should have hit it a little earlier, but still, the fact that was not even close.
That wasn't even in the same area code.
That was awful.
Little audible here. 2nd and 10 in the I formation. 2 wide receivers to the left. Going to run a stretch. Notice that's a lot of people's favorite, probably favorite stretch plays in that I formation close. Running it to the 2 wide receivers. It's kind of a money run play, I've noticed.
I mean, you got 2 blockers, not saying they're the best blockers, but you got 2 bodies there to try to get in the way of defenders, so definitely makes sense of why it would be.
All right, got yawning. Got 3 wide receivers out here to the right. I'm gonna hand it off to McIntosh in the game.
Yeah, and this is the other guy that he's run pretty well with so far. I think he had around 300 yards and about 2 or 3 touchdowns with him. So he's definitely giving him some carries. It's not just a complete Ty Johnson show.
Right.
So.
Looks like man coverage across the board. Let's see if he can read that and take advantage, and takes the check down to McIntosh. So that was a man blitz there. And I think he knew it. He took the check down pretty quick and got 10 yards.
To be honest with you, that's all he's done is check downs. So
yeah,
I don't see him spreading the ball deep. So if Beeman can
make the right adjustments,
figure this out and adjust and play some guys closer to the line, I think
there's a little swing pass out here.
Make him take a chance.
Oh. Got down to the 38, a gain of 12 there, and another pass behind the line of scrimmage completed.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, lots of RPOs, lots of bubble screens, motion screens, check downs to the running back. So he's definitely playing conservative. So I'm thinking he might be trying to draw him in for something deep.
And he's looking deep here. Should have threw an interception. Tried to pull an OMG there and throw a low pass, and just didn't work out for him there. All right, coming back out in another 5 wide set. Let's see what he's got going here. He's pulling one of those. See the Saints do this an awful lot. Come out 5 wide, one of them be the running back, and then change it to a single back look, and now you got them in the dollar formation. one down lineman and running down their throat. So see if that's what his call is, and looks like it is, but didn't run down his throat, just got a yard.
Yeah,
So,
it didn't really work out too well.
yeah, like the idea.
Now we
though.
got a 3rd and long.
At the 37-yard line.
This will be huge for Beeman if he could stop him here.
Brings up 3rd.
Yeah, he's kind of on the border
Yeah,
as far as field goal range. He
definitely going to be a tough one. It's not
gains a
gimme.
couple yards. He, should have a 50-yarder, but definitely can't lose any yards here. I would look for him just to take a check down and maybe settle for 3, but let's see what he does. Throws the out route to Galladay. Got past the sticks and picks it up. Good
Picks
throw.
up the first.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And there's the first catch from a wide receiver, I do believe.
Good point. I definitely agree with you. Welcome Galladay into the game. All right, back to pass again. Had Galladay, I was going to say, wide open again. Got him with a secure catch. Nice little curl route. And
Yeah, Beeman's going to have to make some adjustments. He's just getting dinked and dunked and ripped apart right now.
yeah,
He's going to have to switch it up. Maybe try to do a little bait and get an interception himself. Something's got to happen. You can't just sit back and keep getting ripped apart
I agree.
on curl routes and screens and RPOs. You're going to have to adjust.
All right, let's see what he dials up here. 2nd and 10 at the 12. Start of the 2nd quarter. Detroit 7, Baltimore 3. Cyprian in the shotgun. Gonna be back to pass. Scrambling out right. Nobody there. Well, there was
Nice.
R1 wide open, but
Yep.
didn't get his feet in.
No, quarterback couldn't put it where it needed to be, and if he would have thrown it just a second earlier, I think it would have
Yeah, it
made the
would've been
catch
in,
a
yeah.
little easier.
Yeah, I didn't even
He
see
had
that.
to watch the underneath guy, but once the running back on the wheel route
Be
got
challenging
behind
it here.
him, you're gonna have to throw that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a challenge,
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be overturned.
and it is uphill. So
Yep.
you had to do it. I mean, it's first half. I don't blame him.
I mean, it would have been a
Try.
huge play, huge touchdown, especially coming 3rd down coming up. You don't want to have to settle for a touchdown, but the only person he can be pissed at is himself for not throwing it a little sooner.
So 3rd and 10 here. See what Cyprian can do. I would definitely watch him on a rollout here.
Oh,
A little
there it
pump
is.
fake. Couldn't get outside the
Had it.
pocket and
Yeah.
incomplete. So
Yeah, he had a pass early. I don't know that it would have quite gotten him the touchdown, but it definitely could have made it a little more interesting in a 4th and short. So,
Yeah.
but settle for the field goal.
So just like Alex was happy with holding the Ravens 3, you got to think Beeman and the Ravens were happy there holding. Because that was one of those drives that definitely looked like it was going to go for 6. And
Yeah.
like you said, he missed a wide open guy in the end zone.
He did, and then Beeman made some adjustments and didn't go to man blitzing as much, and I think that was kind of what was getting him tore apart. Because anytime you got a running quarterback and you leave that guy, him without anybody there to stop him, or a running back matched up against a linebacker, it's a tough job to stop him. So I don't think man blitzing is what he needs to be doing. And the Lions defense might have got caught here.
All right, 2nd and 8 at the 27. Just looking to see if I'd missed anything. Let's see. All right. 2nd and 8 at the 27. See what the Ravens can do on this drive. Little handoff, Jonathan Taylor, nice little cut,
Nice.
break
Yeah.
tackle, and I think he got the first.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Taylor.
'cause
3rd and inches.
That hole looked open, but if he would have ran through there, he probably would have got collapsed by a couple linemen. So bouncing it out, and he was able to pop off the linebacker a little bit for an extra yard, so made it a 3rd and inches. Let's see what Beeman does here.
Little power O there to the weak side and picked up 2 yards and enough for the first down.
Oh, Pouncey.
I missed
Strained
Pouncey. Is
bicep.
he out or?
Said medium re-injury. Knowing Beeman, nah, he's not gonna care.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. I was nice little fun fact. I'd made a 6-game parlay bet and was seeing how I was doing. So a little play
Ooh.
action here. Got him
I think
deep.
the run was the move there.
And a little pass
Oh,
interference
pass
there.
interference.
Yeah, he had him deep. That was Tyreek, and got to take the flag there and prevent the touchdown. But
But now we're sitting at the 12.
yep, move it down to the 12, 1st and 10. See if the Ravens can get in here and tie it up. Gonna be a handoff, Jonathan Taylor up the middle for gain of 2.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Yeah, I was checking that parlay. I did over under on 6 games. I've won 5. I've got 1 game left, and they're at 31. I took the over on 62.5. It's in the 4th quarter, so I'm probably not going to win that one. But if I'd won it, I had $10, turning it into 500. So
Can't be mad about that. There
no,
we
it's
go.
read
Touchdown.
option. Yep, Lamar Jackson. Ooh, no, we got a block
we
in the
got a
black,
flag.
block in the back right
Wow.
there at the goal line. So
You cannot
that's
have that. That was
No.
such a stupid
I
penalty.
mean,
It wasn't even near
yeah.
the play.
he was walking in. It was not needed at all.
Oh my God! And that right there is why you keep Pouncey benched. You come in hurt, one-handed, torn bicep. Fuck. So now you got a 2nd and 16 back at the 18.
Yep.
Now.
Jonathan Taylor's in the zone. You got a full house. Read option, handoff right up the middle. Didn't
Nowhere.
get much. 2 yards.
So now you got a third and 14.
Yeah, you can get the first down,
Cannot
but
settle for a field goal here. You've got to get points. I mean, the game's not over by any means. but
right. You
can't
can.
just
Yeah,
With
you.
one of the top offenses, you can't keep settling for field goals. Like,
Right. No, I hear you on that. It's
that's a huge penalty.
You also can't force it here. You got to come away with at least 3. Can't force it, turn it over. So let's see what he does here. He's got the check down wide open. He's going to take it and come up short. Going to set up a 4th and 4, 4th and 3. Do you go for it?
I think with Lamar, you've got to. I mean, I know you.
I
may
bet
use
if he
this
goes for it,
later
I
in the
could tell
game.
you the play he's going to run right now before he even selects it. But I'll keep it to myself. And I'll tell you if I'm right after he runs it. You just have to trust me.
I just don't know if you use your coach's challenge here already.
Yeah, it's a tough one. He's going to use all the clock. I'm right. This is the play he's going to run. I knew it. 4th and 3. Quarterback draw. Touchdown. Yeah, as soon as I seen the formation, I knew exactly what he was going to do. I've seen it too much.
It's tough to stop.
Justin Tucker lining up.
I mean, that hole opened up.
It's almost impossible to stop with Lamar. He just accelerates so fast.
The kick is good.
It looked bottled up at first.
Ties the game at
Yeah.
the end.
All right, good coach's challenge or coach's choice there. Ties the game 10-10.
Let's see if Agnew brings it out again.
He's bringing it
He
out.
does.
And he got to about the 22 again.
Yeah.
So,
At least he's consistent, I guess.
yeah. You know, he's taking it 5 yards deep, so he's really getting about 27 yards out of it. Anyways, Alex getting the ball, 4:41 here, tie game. Got to be careful here. It's kind
Yeah,
of
I'd like to see him get back to the run. I mean, he's been doing a lot of play action
yeah.
and doing some stuff that he wasn't doing, the first drive. Now, that play worked out. Great
Yeah, it was a
catch
good
on the
play.
sideline, good
Yeah.
toss over the linebacker. But with a quarterback that's accuracy is just not up there, it's kind of a risky throw. I know it worked out, but I could have easily seen that one getting intercepted. But
Another
I think he needs to get settled down and run the ball a little bit here. And there it
another
goes.
blitz there, good run. Got a gain of 17. So you got to stick to the run. You got to control the clock, and you got to keep that Ravens offense on the sideline as much as possible.
I mean,
That's-
I would
that's
have
the
loved
key.
to see him keep him off the field the entire rest of this second,
Yeah.
milk
And-
this clock. But coming
yeah.
out passing and going out of bounds, I mean, it stopped the clock. So hopefully he can slow this down a little bit and still get points and milk some of this. But at this point, I would see the Ravens getting the ball back.
Yep. And the last thing you want to do is give the ball back to the Ravens because he gets the ball at half too. So
Exactly.
you want to
You
try
almost
and
want to try to take that out, take that out of play altogether, or at least limit him to 20 or 30 seconds. You don't want to give him much time at all.
right. No, I agree.
10 at the 19-yard line.
And Beeman's going to have to notice what he's doing. I mean, every single run play, he's going to the side where he has wide receivers, and Beeman's just not making the
adjustment.
not making the adjustments.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the 5th or 6th, 7th run play that he's ran to the side with the wide receivers, and he's not shifting, he's not making adjustments,
Yeah.
he's not going after it himself. I mean, you can't just keep allowing somebody to do the same thing over and over. You're going to have to adjust. I just do not see the Ravens defense making adjustments. Kind of standing around flat-footed, if you want me to be honest. So great job with the Lions offense.
Yep, but just like we said, you give him the ball back to Beeman and the high-powered Ravens offense. Best case scenario, go down right here, get points, and then you get the ball at half. So Alex
Yeah,
really,
but-
he needs to come away with a stop here, get a punt. Quick 3 and out would be key.
Lions will definitely get this ball back before half. It's not going to take Beeman 3 minutes to score.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see what he does. Lamar back to pass. Rolling out of the pocket. Nobody's open. And
Oh, drop.
it really should have been a pick, I feel like.
It should have been. It was a risky pass, but I
Yeah.
mean, you got to think that's a damn superstar tight end that got both hands on the ball and he dropped it.
He's got to catch that. Yeah, I agree.
That's kind of unacceptable there from Andrews. You still got your running back in the zone here. I think
You got to give it to him, right?
you might have to call a screen or something to get him involved here. I mean,
Yeah.
I know he can run. It's not like he can't run right now, but I think you've got to do
There's a little
something to get him
swing
involved.
pass
I
to
just
him, and he
don't
lost a
know that
yard.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's not the play you want to do. So definitely tough here for the Ravens. He's going to have to come to one of his money plays here and pick up this first down to keep this drive going.
But I
If you're the Lions,
can tell you
wanna
what play he's
stop.
running. I would watch Duvernay here. Maybe Andrews across the middle.
Boom.
There he is, wide open.
Just like that, Andrews makes up for the drop.
Yep.
Great play to Andrews. And Lamar put some little touch on that pass.
And Andrews just launched the ball to the
Delay
sideline.
game penalty.
Yeah. Said, oh, y'all wanted to go, hurry up. My bad. So, might get a snap
All right,
off
so we're-
before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, he will. Nice.
That could have went
Missed
for a
the
lot
hole.
more. Yeah, missed the hole.
Yeah.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Definitely.
Yeah. He got a little overzealous there, and he's not been running the ball a ton. So I mean, obviously,
Brings up second and
little jitters there, but nonetheless, still 3 yards.
All right, you got a 2nd and 7 coming up from the 43. Lions making some adjustments.
I just don't agree with Lions' defensive choice. He's
Little
running way too
screen
much man
pass.
defense for me
Yeah.
against this offense. He doesn't have the players. Yes, his corners are good, but you got to think when you're in a 4 or 5 wide, and he's playing some dollar and some other formations, but I just don't agree going man.
I agree. It's tough to go man.
There's 5 superstars or X Factor.
I mean, this offense is very, very good. You got to run
every
some
fucking
man,
player on the
but
field right now is a superstar or an X Factor.
yeah,
on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
You just can't risk man on that.
3-yard line.
I agree. Especially when when the field starts getting shorter. Down here, almost in the red zone. Man coverage is just asking to allow him to score. And right here's a
it's asking
touchdown.
a lot of his defense, his young guys.
Yeah. thought he had a touchdown there, but
Complete to number
took
80.
the 10-yard gain instead. So first 10 and 13, you got a minute 23 left. Like
And
we
if he was
said,
getting
it's
some pressure on Jackson, it might be a little different
Right.
because he's, forcing him into a quick throw, but he's not getting any pressure, and Jackson's just able to pick him apart. He's waiting for the guy to come open, and he's hitting it just like right there.
Jackson's pass. Complete to
So at this
number
point, if I'm
22.
Beeman, I'm just running this down.
Baltimore.
yeah. You got, I mean,
I may
you're
even nail the ball just to take another 30 seconds off here.
yeah. You're surprised Alex not calling a timeout. He just
For
content
sure.
going 17-17 and a half.
Yeah.
Because he's, it's down to 40 seconds now. Giving a toss there to Taylor, he's going to walk in and celebrate.
A little showboat action. I like it. I respect it.
So a little 17-17 as long as he hits the extra point here. So you're getting the ball back, 40 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Let's see how aggressive Alex is going to be here before half, because Beeman's getting the ball.
The kick is good.
And so far, nobody's stopped anybody. They've, each held the other one to a field goal. Nobody's punted. I don't even think there's been any turnovers yet, correct?
No, nothing so far.
So, I think you got to be aggressive here. At least try and go get 3, especially 2 timeouts. If you didn't have timeouts, it'd be a different story. But I think you got to stay aggressive, but you also can't turn the ball over here either.
Yeah, which is what I'm afraid might happen is you get the turnover.
Yeah.
Beeman gets more points and ball.
See if Beeman's paying attention, makes the audible here.
Doesn't look like it.
He was in good defense. Yeah, that was good defense there. I was worried there for a second.
The pass. Complete to Kenny Galladay. A gain of 2.
All right, took a timeout. Let's see what he can do here. Got the ball at 27. Got to get down to probably about the 35 to feel real comfortable.
That was risky.
Yep. And Oliver, not sure who that is for Detroit, but shaking up on the play there. And I just missed my mouth with my drink while I was trying to talk. All right, Cyprian rolling out. And
Called timeout, Beeman. Good job.
he's going to be aggressive. So tight end there got shaken up.
No gain on the play.
All right, and the announcer jinx is in full effect. We now have our first punt of the game.
And you get Beeman the ball back
Yep.
with
So
a little bit of time. Not a lot of time, but
2 timeouts, 15
timeouts.
seconds. You can get 3 plays here
On 31-yard line.
if you're lucky. 2 for sure. 3 if you know what you're doing.
I'd like to see him kind of go back to that, maybe that play that got Andrews so wide open over the middle. Catch it and get down and then maybe attack something. There you go.
That took 4
seconds.
seconds. So,
Complete to
you
Johnson.
know.
Only got one timeout left now, though.
A gain of 11.
Yeah, if you attack the middle of the field, you definitely got to get down to
And,
the field goal range.
he's pressing on man.
Got to throw it to
Think
the
you take a Tyreek. You got to.
He dropped it. He had the tight end across the middle. I think he would have made the catch.
But I can see why you throw that. You've got press coverage. Yes, these corners are good. No, they're not 5 overall corners, but I just don't know about pressing man when you're trying to not give up points here.
yeah. Look to the
So
right
if
of
I'm
the field
Beeman, I'm
here.
taking another chance. I'm hoping to have a little more time to throw it and get some air under it. And he doesn't do
Ran
nothing.
out of time.
So,
Yeah.
The end of the first half with the score all tied. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
All right, 17-17. That 52 and a half under is not looking too bad right now.
yeah, still a long game though.
Yeah. And since we mentioned the over under, I'm gonna log in and check my bet real quick.
Yeah, and
not
I'm
going to
hoping the
win
Lions
that one.
can mix it up a little bit. Maybe try to get some pressure or get Beeman in a tough situation to where he throws a pick, and right there's a good chance.
Yep, caught it though.
Good catch.
Yep.
But that's the kind of stuff you want to do. He had a guy getting there.
A gain of 12. First down.
Plus, he brought his guy up to try to make the play. Just couldn't get there in enough time. But I like that much better than what we've been seeing. So, and then here we
Taylor's going to break one. He's gone.
go. This is why you have running back. You have. Golly, what a run, man.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
Yep, that was a good
He
run.
just shrugged him off,
Yeah.
kept his speed,
Justin Tucker.
outran the entire defense, and hit him big.
His kick is good.
And that's why I'm taking the over.
Makes the
30
score.
seconds, and we've already got a score.
Lions 7.
I agree. I'm right there with you. If you're Alex, you got to be nervous, especially getting this ball back right here. Ooh. 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 You almost made a huge mistake there.
It's kind of a bonehead move.
Yeah, definitely. You've
Don't
given
really
up
see the point
14,
he's doing there.
14 points unanswered. If you don't go score here, then it could be all she wrote. Ravens
Yeah, I
coming
think
out
if
in
he can
a
get back to what he done
man
on the
look.
first drive, man. Just doing a little motions, hitting some guys on easy passes like this right here.
Wow, I can't believe he
Going
actually
back
got
to-
that out of the sack.
Going back to some, option type runs. I don't know how the hell he got that pass off.
I don't either. I thought for sure it was an incompletion or a sack. And Beeman, once again, not scared to show, hey, I'm giving you a man look. I'm showing you I'm in man. I'm blitzing. Not
Yeah, he's
disguising
not
his.
afraid. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not afraid of the quarterback. And that goes to the reason why I think the Lions made one of the moves he did today. I mean, you have to be afraid of Allen. I'm not saying he's, the best quarterback to ever.
I agree.
touch
Because
the
Allen's
game,
going to hit
but-
that throw right there where that's, well, he made me eat my words. Cyprian hit it as well. Allen would have hit it for a touchdown, though.
Yeah, that throw is just a lot better when you got
Yeah.
a little better quarterback. But good play nonetheless.
Yeah,
Not taking
real
that
good
away
play.
from Alex. And I think he's getting back to his main move here, and he does. And we don't get a hold, which looked like one.
Yeah, it did.
Thought we were going to have a similar situation to what happened to Beeman there in the end zone, but
So it was a good answer there by Cyprian
Yeah,
and
I
the
mean-
Lions offense, tying it up. And once again, that 52.5 over looks a lot better,
35 seconds.
considering they're now at 48. So,
Yeah.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Yeah, defense is not really in either one of these guys' mindset.
no, it's not. Stats. That's all they care about. Nothing wrong with it. Especially when you can win. I can't win while I'm focusing on stats. I can focus on stats. I'm just going to lose. Because I don't give a shit if I throw 10 interceptions. I'll throw for 500 yards. All right. Lamar Jackson under center. First 10 of 25. 24-24. Got a stretch. Big hole
Yep,
and a
going
big
right
hit.
back.
So,
Dante Hightower on
Going right back to him, and I
4 yards on the pickup
don't disagree with that call at all.
at the 29-yard line.
So, who do you think is going to have the first turnover of the game?
I was going to say right there. If I had to bet, I would put my money on Beeman.
Yeah, me too. I think that's what the Lions needs here.
Yeah, but if Alex had the
it
ball
needs a
right
good
now,
turnover.
I would probably put my money on Alex. But we'll see. I think Beeman will probably force something maybe on this play. 3rd and 6, back to pass,
Oh man,
and he forced it all right,
Man,
right into the
he
end zone.
forced it right in the damn Tyreek end zone.
Yep,
Whew.
and that was another
That's why he
30
went out and
second,
made the move he did.
another 30-second touchdown there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Beeman had to go out. I know we're not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about Beeman, but he had to go out and get Tyreek because he was trying to focus too much on trying to dev Hollywood, and now he doesn't have to worry about Devin Tyreek Hill. He can just play the game and focus. So it was a good move.
Bringing Agnew again out. Let's see.
He almost
Can't
took it
believe
to
he
the
allowed
house.
a tight end to get him there. That was
Got to break that tackle, make a move.
and he showed right there why he's been bringing them out.
Yep. Got to the 28, so been a net gain of -3 and got a net gain of +3 there. So 3 tight end looking a single back, going to be a little counter for a
What a
tackle in
play.
the backfield.
That Queen? Looked like Queen.
I think it was. Yes, it was.
So now he's going hurry up out of the same formation. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I definitely
Formation.
don't think I would have liked what I seen there, and he's just going to throw it away. And now you're 3rd and long and in trouble.
Yeah, I just don't agree with that. The first play didn't work the way you wanted it to. I don't think you hurry up into the same formation. Just not enough playmakers on the field in that formation, especially to be going play action. I'd like to see him just stick to,
Here's another play
to
action
what's
for you.
been working. Good play.
Good play there. Hitting the tight end on the
Yep.
crossing route.
And there's Oliver back in the game, so let's not been too serious of an injury.
Yep. All right, single back look again. Cyprian under center. Another play action, 3 in a row. Another pass to Oliver. Got his feet in. Gonna be 2nd and inches.
Let's still go back to shotgun here, and
34 sets in a shotgun formation. That's a lot. I wouldn't use half of those in one game, probably. 2nd inches, got the shotgun look. Cyprian back to pass, and he forced
he
it.
had it. He had Galladay on the right side wide open.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to the wrong corner.
Coverage on the play by Kyle Fuller.
But it's 3rd and inches. It'd be
Yep.
pretty easy for him to pick up with his quarterback and running back combo.
Looks like
but
a little
you got
Man
Beeman
blitz.
stacking the box.
Nice little read
Still was able
handoff
to
to
pick
the
it up.
MVP, Ty Johnson, with his 4th carry of the game. So McIntosh definitely had more snaps to this point so far. Do you look for the MVP to kind of come back in and try to make
Yeah, I
some
think
noise
you
at
have to.
the end of this game?
Yep, I think you're gonna have to.
Got 'em
'cause
both
you're
in
gonna
the
have
backfield
to,
now.
You're gonna have to run the ball. I don't think passing is. I
And
just
there's
don't
Ty
know if
Johnson.
it's gonna do it.
Oof.
Right on cue.
If he didn't get stuck in that hurdle animation, he might have scored there. All right, 2nd and 1. Both of them still in the backfield. Same play, but to the other side. And he picked up the 1st down. McIntosh. That's only his 6th carry, so, five carries for Ty Johnson, 6 to McIntosh. Not really a whole lot of running the ball. I think the quarterback
No.
might have just as
Ty
many.
Johnson's got about 3 or 4 receptions as well. So
That's true. All right, Cyprian
can't
back to
recall if
pass.
McIntosh has one. Instead of
What
the
are you
blitz.
doing?
You can tell
Beeman's,
neither one of these guys has their play ball on. That's for sure.
Yeah, Beeman's not happy. I know he's upset because that should have been probably a pick 6.
Easily. There's nobody there. So it's a huge break for the Lions. He's going to have to settle down here. I think he's just getting a little, I don't know, just trying to do a little too much right now.
Gain of 2 there on the drag route to the tight end.
Complete to Josh Oliver. A 2-yard pickup makes it
All right, 3rd and 8. What do you think here? I mean, I know where he's going. Beeman knew where he was going and made him change it up. He got the middle of the field. Yeah, Beeman knew that play was coming to the running back. He, like I said, first of the game, he loves that play. It's one of his favorite plays. So, 1st and goal at the 8, coming down to the end of the 3rd quarter. Shotgun formation, another little RPO,
No.
and this time it was not there. Bad read there.
the quarterback taken down and sacked.
Yeah, and that's a veteran player there making a veteran move.
Loss of
So he saw that run a few times, and he just wasn't going to fall for it.
Yep.
All right, let's see what Alex can do here. He's going to have to.
Got three
Come away with
receivers out
points.
to the left. Nobody out there swinging at the ball out
Wide
there.
open.
Missed a block. Galladay get a block. That's a touchdown. So, 26 pass attempts coming to the end of the third quarter. Does that surprise you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie to you and say that it doesn't. That's not really the game plan I would have done right there. Is what
He
I would
gets
be
in.
doing, but
I was gonna say I didn't like that play call when he audibled to it, but he got in. A very conservative call, pays off for a touchdown, and we have a tie game, 31-31, and the over is officially crushed.
And that's McIntosh's 8th touchdown of the year, so he's definitely going to him. So is he trying to go to a 2 superstar running backfield? I mean, looks like he's working this young guy up a little bit. So I'm sure Ty appreciates the break because he was run ragged last season. Here we go, Beeman coming out empty set, and he takes off with Lamar, and he fumbles. There's the first turnover. There it is. That's what Alex needed. Beeman got a little aggressive there. I don't think that run was necessary there. That's more of like a goal line, score a touchdown play, not a backed up in your own zone play, but he ran it anyway, and Alex gets the first turnover of the game. Looking to go up here.
Good little crossing route there.
Yeah, I'd like to see him come and run the ball here a couple times in a row.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
See if Beeman makes the adjustment. You know what he's doing. He's done it all game. He's ran to the side with the receivers.
I don't
So
know if he
Beeman's
snaps the ball here. I think he takes it to the 4th.
Yeah. Good.
Yep. Going to the 4th.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score,
All right. How do you see this one finishing? You still got Beeman?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to change my pick. I mean, obviously, that that hurts because now they've been scoring each time down the field. And now you're on the back side of that, so it's going to come down to who gets the ball last, and if you're winning or losing when you get the ball, to whether we're going to overtime or not. But I'm still going to stick with my pick.
the ball carrier. Patrick
All right. We'll see how that pays off for you. Second goal from the 5. Let's see what he's got in his pocket here. Got Tyler
this
in
is
motion, little jet sweep.
Definitely
Got the
a good-
block, and it's a good play there by the safety. Get off that block and make a tackle at the 1. If you're Alex, you got to be a little bit more patient there, get in the end zone. So I would suspect him to run his favorite run formation right here at the 1-yard line, and he does. He comes out in the strong I formation, 2 tight end set, and he's going to run a little stretch, and he didn't get in.
Goes nowhere.
Do you go for it, or do you take the 3?
behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, he has a challenge, but at this point, I think
Yep.
you got a turnover, so you've got to
Gotta
get
get the
points
points.
off that turnover.
A 19-yard attempt.
I could see why you would want to go there, but if you don't
Maybe if
get
you're
it,
on the 1, you go for it, but
yeah, but if you don't get that, that's a huge momentum swing for the Ravens.
right.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, 34-31. You got to get a stop here and run some clock if you're Alex and the Detroit Lions. Let's see if he can get that. Jonathan Taylor's still in the zone. Been in the zone pretty much the entire game. A little slip screen. That
What a
speed
move.
just got him away. Pick up a 7 there. Really should have been a loss, but got lucky there.
Yeah, I mean, the defender made the play. I mean, he was there.
You got to call a timeout. You
What
got to
is
call
he
a
doing
timeout.
right
You got to
here?
call a
Oh my
timeout.
gosh, no.
No.
You got to stop doing. That is the third or fourth time that he's done that this
Yeah, I mean,
game, and that's the first time the Ravens
Took
have actually
advantage
been
of
able
it.
to get him on it. But shit, man, he's lucky that was just a damn 20-yard gain.
Beeman's lucky he didn't throw a pick there. He threw that ball a little late. I actually thought it was going to be picked when he threw it, just how late it was. But little handoff here to Taylor up the middle. Got a block and got the first down, I believe. Could be second and short, but it's 1st and 10. So a little hurry up
Still,
action here.
Just don't like the amount of man that he's run this game.
Yeah, ooh, good hit there.
Yeah, very nice stick by the corner. That looked like a Noah hit there.
It was Noah on the play. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 35. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun formation, barking out orders. Taking the check down to Jonathan Taylor. And I think the reach ability got him a gain of 11 and a first down.
That shit's just OP.
It's very nice. I don't even know if Taylor has it, but he did reach for it
I
there.
think every person's got it.
I believe so. It's
I've
definitely.
seen Kevin fucking Coleman. I could name them for days.
Yeah.
I've seen them fucking reach.
I've seen a lot of people reaching.
Which it's fine. I mean, it's part of the game. In the NFL, they do that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to be a great player to fucking reach a ball out, but it's definitely made some differences on some short yardage stuff. I'd like to see him take off. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like that throw. I would have just committed to running there and hope that the receiver does his job and blocks the defender coming in.
I would have threw it to the receiver a lot quicker. The check down. He had him. He would have gained, 5 or 6, maybe more.
Well, let's see if Alex can hold him to a field goal here. That would be huge.
You got to hand the ball to Taylor here, right? Nope. Gonna get sacked.
That's
Huge
not
loss.
what you wanted to do.
3rd and 20.
I believe we'll see a money play here.
I believe you will. I'm gonna call a screen, halfback screen here to Taylor. Nope. We got him. Throw a pick. He went with the wrong catch animation there. He tried to secure catch it, and he needed to go up strong and try and make that catch because he threw that
He
too
threw
late
that
for
way
secure.
too late, though.
Yeah.
Beeman's been late on a lot of reads tonight.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely
But
want to.
there you go, another turnover, and now you got to get back to what you do the best and run.
Now you feed your
run this clock
MVP.
out.
He's got 7 carries here. He needs to finish this game with close to 15, if not more. That's just me.
Oh, I
So
agree.
we'll see if he
100%.
can get to it. So the key so far for Alex, he's not turned the ball over. To my knowledge, could be wrong, but I don't think he's turned the ball over.
No, he's not.
got 2 turnovers on defense. So here's another handoff to the MVP. Got the first down. And if you're Beeman, you got to start thinking about using timeouts.
Yeah, I think you if you make a good stop here for a gain of 1 or 2, then I think you do. If you don't, maybe you let it go down to the 2-minute warning and just hope and pray that you get this next stop. But he's definitely in risky territory here. He needs a huge play on this first down.
Yep. Little play action. Taking, there you go. Stay in bounds. Get a little truck action going. 6-yard gain.
Yep, and I think you're just going to have to let this go down to the 2-minute warning and hope that you can stop them on the back side of it.
28-yard line.
Yeah, that's he's got to run
If
this
you're Alex
play.
here, you don't snap the ball.
Oh, he's got to.
Is it okay? It looked like it was a little ahead.
Yeah, it's close.
So
he's
you
definitely
literally
gotta
snap it with 1
Yeah.
second.
And you can even pass the ball here. You don't have to run it. I mean, 2 minutes. It's gonna stop the clock anyway. So you can be a little aggressive here if you're Alex. Little run pass option and Freeman breaking tackles. You can go out of bounds. It don't matter. It's a 2-minute warning. Clock stopping anyways.
So here you go. So here's where you've got to make the stop if you're
Yep,
Beeman.
you
and
got
hope
3
to get this
timeouts.
ball
You gotta
back.
get 3 good stops right here.
Right now, Alex is not in field goal range, and a field goal doesn't necessarily
Correct.
kill you here. Yes, it makes the game harder, but this
Correct.
doesn't kill you. But you have to stop him. You cannot allow another first down.
Running it right up the middle. No gain. That's exactly what you wanted to see on first down. If you're
So
the
you're going to
Ravens.
go play action if you're Alex? You've done it all game.
I don't know. We'll see. He's gonna play action. Roll out.
It's not
He's got
there.
X wide open. Secure catch that. What a throw. What a catch. He had him. I mean, he was wide open all day. Just waited entirely too long to throw it. But he finally seen him, and it's a good throw by Cyprian on the run. I'm surprised he made it.
Yeah, he's made some pretty good throws.
Cyprian, I mean,
man.
yeah, he has. I don't know that I would have given up a first for Josh Allen now. I don't really know what Cyprian. I believe Cyprian's going to the Falcons, though. I believe. Is that correct? I think.
Yep, that's correct.
So this will be the last game Cyprian plays. It's a good game. He won't be making those throws in Atlanta.
No, he'll probably get traded again.
He probably hoping he's gonna get traded.
If I would have guessed.
I wouldn't even want to show up in Atlanta. I'd make sure my physical failed. But anyways, let's see. Alex can close out the game here. Beeman might got a hold
Flag
there.
hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, that flag hurts.
I think he got to decline it, though. He got 1 timeout left. The hold stops the clock. Yeah. Yep. You can.
Here it is. This is the game.
Yep. This is a game. If you score here, it's over. If you have to kick the 3. You know, I mean, honestly, if I'm Alex here, you got your coach choice left. I'm running the ball
I'm
twice
going
right
for
here. I'm running it twice.
Yeah.
MVP,
Yeah, I'm at least
you stop
get
me
Milton
twice.
some
If I
clock
can't
off.
get 2 yards and 2 carries, you deserve to win.
Especially
we got
with Tyreek
Freeman
on
and
the
Johnson.
opposite side.
Yeah, Freeman and Johnson in the backfield. Let's see what happens.
He's just going to run it right up his gut.
Gonna be a handoff, yep. And he got the first down. And
Game.
that's game. Does he take a knee or does he run it up?
I'm going to run it in.
Yeah, he's gonna run it in too. It
Just
looks
a
like.
3-point game. I mean, anything could happen. But I'm definitely not throwing.
I was gonna say, don't do that. Don't do that. He's baiting you. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. Gonna be a handoff right up the middle of the MVP, and that's gonna seal this game. Gives the Lions a 9-point advantage with the PAT coming up next. So, got a minute 4 left in this game. It's not completely over. Beeman can score in 30 seconds and get an onside, but you gotta like your chances.
Yeah. That's
Again, it ultimately, I mean, Alex has played great on offense, but it ultimately comes back to the Ravens are just awful on defense.
awful.
He didn't fix his
Turning the
issues
ball over.
between year 1 and year 2. His defense is just not very good. So what do you think? First time seeing this Detroit Lions team. What do you think about it? What
I mean,
what
offensively,
sticks out to you?
I was definitely impressed. Um, I was honestly impressed with the damn quarterback.
Yeah,
I was kind of nervous about him going into this game without Josh Allen,
bounds at the 28-yard line.
mostly because I just don't know much about this Cyprian guy. But Cyprian made some good throws today, some damn good throws. I mean, there were a lot of sideline close plays. I like that he's got a little 2 running back committee deal going on, because it just makes it where you can't just focus on one.
right. Well, we really seen 3. He brought Freeman in.
Yeah,
Freeman
but
had some. He had a couple carries and got some decent yardage. But yeah, it's definitely McIntosh and Johnson's show. So
yeah, and his receivers made some good catches when needed. So yeah, I mean, offensively, I think that I give it. Honestly, I give it probably like an A- on offense. I mean,
Yeah.
it was an outstanding performance.
And you got to think it's going to probably get better with Josh Allen. He's probably just as fast as Cyprian, and he's got a better arm. So
And that's why you make the move.
Yeah.
As far as for Beeman moving forward, I know this is the Alex show, but man, he's going to have to put a little more effort into defense. Not
Right.
saying he doesn't have players. Obviously, he's got superstars on the defense, but just his play calling and I don't want to say it, but lack of stick ability on defense to make those plays, it just killed him. And there's another turnover, and that's what's been the difference in this game.
Tyreek's not going to catch Noah.
So, and he went down at the 1.
Went down. I'm getting the XP for Noah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have a breakout for Ty Johnson? Maybe. It's the only other reason you go down at the 1. Is Ty Johnson not X Factor?
No idea. Maybe
No,
it's for
he's not even
McIntyre.
superstar. So Ty Johnson, breaking news, could have a breakout game, and this would be his 3rd touchdown. And he gets in. So if it is a breakout game, Ty Johnson will probably be superstar. That's the only reason you go down at the 1 like that, and then
Wow.
and not need it.
And just another, another turnover from Beeman.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I've noticed is even on these plays, his offensive line is not giving him any time. I mean, Lamar doesn't even have the chance to back up and have time to even throw that deep ball, really. I mean, so I don't know if it's just an attest to the defensive line of the Lions getting this pressure, or if it's just how shitty the damn offensive line is for Baltimore.
Yeah, I think on that play he only had 5 blockers, and I'm pretty sure he blitzed 6. So 1 automatically ran free. But yeah, he's
It's been all game, though.
Yeah,
He's
it
not
has
been
been
able
all
to
game.
drop back and put that extra ass in hips into a deep throw.
right.
So here he's got one, and he chooses to roll out and not throw it
Overthrew
at
him.
I mean, he had the pocket, and Beeman made the choice.
Yeah,
to
Beeman's he gets nervous in that pocket. He likes to roll out. He's just not comfortable. Watch, I'm sure he'll roll out here. He's just not comfortable in the pocket. And then fumble.
not. Yeah, at this point, he just needs to just get out of here.
Yeah. Last play of the game. And there he goes rolling out. And he's just going to take off running.
And that's it.
Yep, that'll do it.
Wow.
So,
Huge win for Alex in his first game.
yeah, that is
time, baby.
that is a big win for Alex. So
They just beat an undefeated Ravens team pretty much easily. I mean, his defense gave up some points, but
yeah, I'm waiting on confirmation of breakout game.
and right there, he led in every category. Passing yards, which is very surprising. rushing yards, turnovers. I mean, it just a clear win for the Lions.
Accidental collapse, by the way. Okay. I guess he was probably trying to showboat and just accidentally fell down. But anyways, going back to the power rankings last week, you were on the show with Beeman. I don't know how much of the show you remember because you'd been drinking, but
Not really anything.
I had the Ravens at 4. I had a one loss team, Q, the Texans in front of him. Had the Jets, who's still undefeated, at 2, and then Kansas City at 1. And Beeman was a little unhappy with that. And I told him, you haven't played anybody. Beat
You haven't
somebody
played anybody,
first,
and your defense is shit.
um,
So
and we'll move you up. And yeah, it was his first hard game of the season, and while he hung in, uh, he just didn't. I mean, that defense has not improved. So, anyways, Alex did have a breakout. It just wasn't Todd Johnson. It was his wide receiver. So, but anyways, that'll do it for tonight. We'll be back in I believe it's week 10 against the Pittsburgh Steelers and OMG when Alex takes them on. Probably have a Madden cast coming up here in the next week, maybe 2 weeks. Just depends. I'll post it in the announcement whenever I can schedule it, and we'll go from there. Power rankings. It's coming up 24 minutes till midnight on the East Coast. So yeah, we will be posting power rankings here in the next couple minutes. So stay tuned for that. It'll be in the MHU Bleacher Report on the Discord channel. So. Denham, if you got anything to add, you can add to it. If not, that'll be it for tonight.
just want to congratulate Alex. Obviously, this season, we're making it about him, and to come in prime time against the undefeated team and show out. And I think he handled his business tonight. So great job,
Yeah.
and look forward to the next game.
He's he's wanting to hop in for an interview. Let's get him in here and get a little interview real quick before we sign off.
All right.
Be thinking of some questions you can ask him.
Oh, I got a few.
All right, we'll get him in here and congratulate him on the win, and I'll turn the questions over to you.
Oh,
How you doing,
yo,
Alex? Welcome into
yo,
the
yo.
post game show. Uh, Probably just got out of the locker room celebrating that big win. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, honestly. Pretty happy with the results. It was back and forth there for a bit. Was a little annoyed that some of my corners got toasted a few times by Tyreek Hill, but who doesn't get toasted by Tyreek Hill?
Right.
Um, but yeah, to be honest, I'm just real happy with how the defense played late. Fourth quarter, they showed up. Um, that fumble that Beeman had with Lamar and that pick that he threw in the red zone were kind of the two the two biggest plays of the game. I feel like um, I was struggling on offense. I was struggling on defense. Just it felt like a chess match the whole time. Big shout out to Will. He's always fun to play. Um, Besides that, we're pretty happy with it. Kind of pissed off that I accidentally collapsed with Noah on that pick. That should have been pick
Yeah.
six.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
we
that
were talking in the booth. We thought it was maybe a breakout game for
no,
Todd Johnson. So just the
no,
way it,
I was trying to be all cool and do a dope little slide, and
you
didn't
did a slide
react.
all right. The wrong
And
kind of slide.
so that probably would have been a future breakout game had he got that. So I'm real happy about that. Not.
Yeah, I mean, I was excited to get to watch Noah. This is really the first true game I've got to sit down and just watch um, of him. So, but overall, I think you did some really good things on offense. Obviously, the defense gave up some points. In the booth, I was kind of questioning of how much man defense you were going, and especially when you were audibling. to that man defense and getting guys running across the field and leaving guys wide open. So I don't know if that's kind of something normally you do, just run a bunch of man. But I thought the first half and maybe that third quarter that it was kind of getting you beat a little bit just because
Yeah.
of how many superstars that Ravens offense has.
Yeah.
I know you've got great corners, but anytime you're matching up your third and fourth corner or a linebacker against superstars, it just kind of puts them in a tough situation to make plays. But we started talking in the booth about who was going to make the first huge play on defense because both
Yep.
offenses was going back and forth. We knew someone was going to turn the ball over. We just didn't know who it was going to be and when it was going to happen. And you starting to get those turnovers was obviously the turning of the game, and you continuing to just make your way downfield. I was impressed with your two running back committee there. McIntosh looks like he's
That was
not
actually an
too bad.
accident.
So I don't know if you're working on McIntosh or not, but
Yeah.
definitely was nice to see Johnson get a little bit of a break, and then you not take a huge tick down once he has to come out for a few plays. So
Yeah. I actually accidentally left McIntosh in. I had him and Cyprian starting for the my last two games against the Vikings and the Packers, just because, no disrespect to them, I felt like I'd be all right with them in the game. And then when I started that game and I saw that they were both still starting, I was like, all right, well, fuck it.
yeah,
So Cyprian was actually not supposed to be playing, or was
Well,
he the
yeah,
starter? Okay.
I mean, he's the starter right now until Josh Allen flies in. So that's
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Cyprian, he's going to Atlanta, correct? That was
yeah,
he
he
was involved
is.
in the trade. So the player of the game, I probably speak for Denham, has to be Cyprian. I thought he played a good game,
yeah,
and that being
and
his last game in Detroit, probably not probably. It's going to be the last time he ever plays to that skill
yeah,
level. So it was a good game. Cyprian surprised me a lot. He's got some moves to him, some speed, and he had one throw in the fourth quarter to that tight end down to the about the 10-yard line. That was it
That
surprised
was a
me on the
great.
throw. It was thought it was going to be inaccurate, out of bounds, but right on the money. Got the feet in. Huge play. So congrats to Cyprian for having a hell of a game in his last start for the
yeah.
Lions.
Definitely a way to go out. I mean, you beat an undefeated team, and you have 290 passing yards and some rushing yards, and overall, I thought he was fairly accurate on the play action passes toward the sidelines, and he even made some throws down the middle. So was definitely impressed with his ability to make some of those bigger throws that I wasn't sure going in that if he would be able to make, which is why you go the way you did, as in getting Allen, because
Yeah,
he can not only spread the ball downfield a little further, but you got a better chance at hitting some of those throws where you've got to get it over a linebacker and drop it on the money. So, but overall, I was impressed with Cyprian and impressed with some of your play calling, just mixing it up. I thought the first drive was just it was just awesome. It was awesome to see you just basically glide down the field like it was nothing, and I think that kind of got Beeman on his heels right away. And that was turned out to be a really good game. So
yeah, it was definitely fun. And commenting on what you said about me playing a lot of man and kind of my guys getting out of their spots. Actually, I don't know if you guys noticed. At one point, I changed my defensive like alignment to just
hmm
for them to just sit in man than to sit in
yep,
base, because I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of Jeff Okuda being matched up on the right cornerback and then deciding he wants to go play left cornerback. So
yeah,
that
yeah.
killed me a few times.
Definitely surprised you didn't get burnt on those switches a little more than what you did. Because
Yeah,
me and Vols were both just like you got to take a timeout or you got to do something because that could have been. Luckily, your defensive line was getting some pressure not huge sack amounts, but Lamar really never had the chance to really step into a pass other than maybe once or twice. I mean, the pressure was getting there, making him have to either roll out or maybe throw an inaccurate ball. So
Yeah.
um,
Hand and Lawrence are definitely real important pieces to my defense. Without those two kind of pressing up the middle, I can't play kind of like that QB contain because then he's
yeah,
just gonna go right between the D end and the D tackle and have a fucking 50-yard run, right? So definitely worked out pretty well. Happy with it, and I wish Beeman good luck for the rest of the year. And the Lions.
All right, we appreciate you joining us for the post game. So, Denham, you got anything else you want to add to it before we sign off?
No, man, everything was all questions were answered, and like I said, congrats, man, and look forward to broadcasting the next game.
Cheers, guys. Thanks.
Yep.
We'll see you soon.
Yep. See you week 10 against the Steelers.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's gonna be it for making of an architect tonight. We'll be back week 10 as the Detroit
got-
Lions.
Shit, I want to add.
Coming out of all right, coming out of the locker room pissed off. Here's Coach B. We'll hand him
let
the
him off the hook.
microphone.
We let them off the hook. They are who we thought they were. No, it was a good game, Alex. We need to talk to the O line because 50% of them were injured and the other half play like dog shit. But it was a good game.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw you had some injuries, and I was hoping to take advantage of those on the O line.
Yeah, don't try to PC me. I'll show everybody in the text messages all the shit you was talking.
Oh, you like how I pulled out the read option for the first time in MHU history for myself?
I did not expect that. I was like, is that a black quarterback? What is his speed? What is this? I expect to see Stafford. Yeah.
If we're being honest, Beeman got in my head with that first run, and he said, "Hey, just so you know, I'm about to bomb it first play. Tyreek over the top." He came out in that formation. I was like, "All right, cover two, cover two, somebody over the top." And oh, hello, 60-yard run with Lamar. That was cute. That was cute. Way to get in my head.
Yeah, you know me. I had to play a little gamesmanship. Lamar didn't. I don't know. The fumble that was costly. But oh well. We're on to Pittsburgh. Exactly. Fuck you.
Did question for both of you real quick? Did either one of you hit the other one with "Don't beat me too bad"?
He hit me with it. He hit me with it earlier in the day. You know how that gets in my
Good job.
I hit him, and somebody even said, "Don't pull a Vols right now."
No, I said, "Don't be Vols."
Don't be Vols. My bad.
I'm glad y'all learned from me. It makes me proud.
The fumble, baby.
Yep,
It
that's
gets
it.
the wins.
You got to do it.
I was like, "Hey, you got an 88 overall team. Take it easy on me."
But in all fairness, me and Vols both had Beeman as being the first person to turn the ball over.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, always.
100%.
But
Yeah,
in all fairness,
He's a
in all
gunslinger.
fairness, I didn't realize my first turnover would be a fumble. I thought I'd throw a pick.
We did
Was
too.
it the fumble first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, a bunch of drop picks, but the fumble ended up being the first.
Hey, we
Right.
had drop
Yeah,
picks.
I had like
too.
3 drop picks. You had
I
like
had
one
drop picks too. Get out of here.
pick. You had dropped the pick. One singular.
Drop
Anyway,
picks.
feels good to beat my son down.
Oh my. All right. Well, hey, good luck in that cupcake ass division that you chose.
Oh man, here it comes.
Oh, cupcake ass.
Man, he says as he gets the Ravens with
I'm
Lamar
about to go.
Jackson.
I'm about to go beat up on fucking OMG's ass next week.
I had
Pet me off.
I had Deshaun Hand and fucking Okuda to start my whole team.
Yeah, that's all
It's
you
true.
You
I'm
built it up, so keep
need. Carry
keep
on
working
Johnson
on it.
trading for like 15 first round draft picks. I'm out of here.
I got one verse for him. Cheers,
You approved
fellas.
the trade, Beeman, so shut up.
See you
All right,
guys.
y'all
Thanks
have
for
a good
having
night.
me.
Yep. All right, got 10 minutes till midnight. I'm gonna go post these power rankings and
I'm taking my ass to
take
bed.
it easy. Yeah, I'll be in bed here probably in the next 15. So anyways, appreciate you joining me. As always, it's always fun. We'll catch you in week 10 when the Lions take on
Alrighty.
the Steelers. So it's Vols for Denham signing off. Y'all have a good night.